Here's Freak. And the three ball is good. Freak's got 5 points in the quarter.
And when he's got that much of a height advantage on the perimeter, it's really tough on the defender. Easy three-pointer.
Allen outside. Inside. Gasol attacking. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Grizzlies lead by 8.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. The defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Guys, they are getting exposed in terms of their low post defense.
Wagner passes to Stevenson. Gasol setting the pick for Stevenson. Passes to Wagner. Parker with the steal. Out to the wing. Here's Freak. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. And now just a 4-point Grizzly lead. Grizzlies have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Good-looking screen by Gasol. Up top right, Aldridge is covering. They set the pick. Right, the pass to Wagner. 4 on the clock. Beyond the arc. The rebound by the Spurs. Freak's got his 5th rebound in this one. Puts it up. And another basket for San Antonio.
And this offensive explosion has narrowed the gap.
Almost happened too late, partner. I mean, their offense didn't come alive until they were nearly out of it, but it is alive now.
The drive by Allen and stolen by Aldridge. Freak with it. To tie it up. It's tipped. Duncan gets a wide open look. Memphis leading. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. On the wing, Stevenson. Aldridge is covering. Stevenson drives in. They get it back. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Grizzlies lead by 4.
Very nice pickup of the offensive rebound. And once he gets his hands on it, you know it's going back up and back in.
Zach Randolph, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Spates checked in for Gasol. White comes in for Zach Randolph. And Martin subbed in for Lance Stevenson. Freaks checked in for San Antonio. 20 seconds left in the 4th. And now we've got the intentional foul. It's the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game.
And he just garnered a little bit more insurance there. Very confident as he's able to go up and knock those down.
Got another time
19 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Money! And now they trail by just 4.
Man, they came out smoking here from beyond.
And Greg, as hot as they are from out there, absolutely no reason at all not to just keep letting them fly.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
So he comes up empty at the line. Here's the 3. Connects! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
What a final quarter these guys are having from downtown, just burying the threes in bunches.
And they might as well keep going back to the well.
Okay, guys, we are down, not out. Focus and execute. Freak, you're our leader out there. Now let's go.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
Shooting for Memphis. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Big-time free throws there. That could be the difference. It forces them now into a 3-point attempt.
To tie it up. Count it! And oh, that was an enormous 3-pointer.
You have got to make some kind of a defensive adjustment here. He is just lighting them up from beyond.
Greg, I don't know what else they can do. I mean, even when they've closed out on him, he's still been knocking them down.
Give him a nice round of applause.
Here's Wagner. Oh, it's no good. And we're headed to overtime. Start of overtime just upon us as they get ready for the jump ball. And it's going to be the Grizzlies off the tip. So the overtime period is now ticking away. Should be fun. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Zach Randolph is out there with Lance Stevenson. That's Tony Allen. Then there's Maurice Spates, and it's Wagner in at the 1.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Parker kicks the Freak. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket.
Well, if this game comes down to the rebounding battle, they'll be the ones coming out on top.
They've had a strong game on that front, Clark, no doubt about it.
Here's Randolph, and it's Freak with the rebound. Freak's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Shoots from 8. Nice jump shot. Good. Freak's got 28 points for the game.
And how about the execution, really when it matters most? He knew he had the height advantage and just got the job done. No need to pass in that situation.
On the defensive end, I want some of you to crash the glass and get control of the ball. The rest of you, leak out so we can get some easy transition points.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Gasol's checked in.
Make some noise for the boys.
It's extra time here, just over a minute into overtime. Parker kicks to Duncan. Here's Freak. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. The Grizzlies shooting around 41% on the night. Wagner. Aldridge is covering. Aldridge with some nice D. For San Antonio, they've gone 1 of 3 from the floor since the start of overtime. And it's Freak missing.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Back to Stevenson. It's stolen by Duncan. Parker left side. He dishes it to Freak. It's good, and they get the go-ahead bucket. Freak's got 31 points. Boy, that was a big shot.
And that one just flattened this crowd, Kevin.
And stunned silence, guys. That's the atmosphere in here after that shot.
Here's Stevenson. Pass to Wagner. Outside Gasol. Randolph, a screen on Aldridge. Pass to Randolph. Sinks it. And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Time after time, Zach Randolph getting it done.
Here's Freak. And he'll have a chance for a three-point play. It's on Tony Allen.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor. That and one free throw ups it to a two-possession game. Costly foul on the shot that time.
Now the dish to Gasol. The pass to Wagner. Randolph kicks to Allen. It falls! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
No, that's the shot of the game.
Well, he was fearless enough to get it up and down, and it paid off for him.
Parker dishes to Freak. Shoots. Yes!
Guys, you know, you're not going to hit that shot too often. That's high risk.
All right, fellas, it's here for the taking. A couple stops, a couple buckets, and we get the W.
Knocks it loose. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock.
Well, it's urgent time right now. This is when they got to come up big.
Yeah, you got to get points here. I mean, there's no way you can get around it. You've got to be able to get baskets here in a short period of time.
Money! And he has brought them to within 2 points. And so they choose to intentionally foul. And the first of two, no good. Heartbreaking. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
A three-pointer here might have us headed to another overtime period.
Allen for 3. Misses the 3.
Not good shot selection. Long range and the defender all up in your jersey.
And, you know, that's just the kind of defensive work he's known for. I mean, he can take that shot away from you and does it more times than not.
And so it's San Antonio who scraped by with the win. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they really came on in the extra period.
Yeah, when adversity was at its greatest, they came up big. They seemed to relax a little bit once we got into overtime.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, guys, I'm here with Tim Duncan. In a game that is won by such a narrow margin, Tim, how big of a part of this team's identity is playing in these situations and figuring out a way to win?
Huge. It's a huge part of it. We didn't lose our focus. We didn't panic. We just kind of kept on playing, and we just kind of possession by possession, trying to get stops and push it right back at them.
Well done, Tim. We appreciate it. Guys, over to you.
Doris, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan along with our entire 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And now we'll head over to the studio with Ernie Johnson.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. Without further ado, let's present to you our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. He had an outstanding fourth quarter where he really shined, pouring it on heavy down the stretch.
How about the show Freak was putting on tonight? It was a freak show. That's one of the smartest basketball players I've ever seen. Being able to use either hand and being as skilled as he is poses so many problems out there. But as modest as he is, he's not going to gloat even though he's having a great performance. He's going to just go right back out there, get to work for the next game.
Well, he showed us just how good he can be when he's at the top of his game. And the building was stunned. You saw people leaving early, throwing popcorn, throwing hot dogs, spilling soda. He put on a CSDP, a crowd shut down performance. Man, that's what I'm talking about, Ernie.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you enjoyed the show. From myself, Kenny Smith, Shaquille